CAP's mission is to break the cycle of poverty. Our vision is that the children who are in our program grow up and are economically successful so that their children are not born into a life of poverty. Early childhood education is essential for breaking that cycle of poverty.
I would say there's three things that set CAP aside from other agencies and make it a high quality facility. One being its staff. Our staff are highly qualified. All of our leads are bachelor certified. I think a second thing that sets us apart from other agencies is just the quality of our centers. We have beautiful centers that were specifically designed and built not only to meet the educational, but the developmental needs of the children that we serve. And I think the third thing that sets us apart is the opportunity for parents to be engaged in our program. We embrace not only the child, but the whole family.
We know through research over decades that low-income children have an achievement gap versus their wealthier peers. So children who are born into low-income families, on average, are exposed to 3 times fewer words than children from middle-class and upper-income families. So we believe that by helping close that gap, bridge that gap, we can help children be successful when they go to school.
All of our centers are currently NAEYC accredited, which is NAEYC is the National Association for the Education of Young Child. And it's a nationally recognized symbol of excellence in early childhood education. In addition to that, in 2011, CAP was chosen one of only 10 centers to be nationally recognized as a Center of Excellence designee, which is quite an honor.
The main focus for our early childhood programs is just providing an environment for children to discover and learn. So much of the time, as when you think of a teacher, you think, well, they teach. But excellent, effective teachers actually provide the environment and the situations for the children to learn and figure things out on their own. The success of a child in the classroom ultimately depends on the teacher. The teacher is the single most important aspect in the classroom.
Our program requires that parents bring their children into the rooms and actually sign them into the classroom, which gives them an opportunity to start their day kind of with their child. Oftentimes the parent will stay in the room and assist with breakfast and put their child's things in their cubby, which makes that transition from mama to the classroom staff much more seamless. From that, of course, we provide them with a nutritious breakfast, lunch, and an afternoon snack. Highly structured classroom activities. When you walk into our classrooms, each classroom will have the lesson plan for that day posted for the parent to review that kind of outlines what will take place during that day. We are structured to take care of not only the child but the family, and that every child that comes in is just like they're assigned to a teacher. Every family that comes into our program is assigned a family support specialist.
Our program is not just about early childhood education in and of itself. We know that a lot of these families have economic instabilities in their lives, and that kind of stress in the family life impacts the life of the child. So we also offer a lot of programs for the adults at CAP to help them with their workforce development, job readiness skills, achieving their GED, getting higher education. We have a number of programs surrounding boosting their economic security as well. Just ensuring that parents know what's available to them in our community and they're able to access those benefits.
Most of the time, if you ask a parent, what do you want your child to learn? They say, I want them to learn their letters, I want them to learn how to read, all those things. I want them to learn their numbers. Very rarely do we hear a parent say, well, you know, I want them to know how to communicate with another person effectively. I want them to know how to resolve conflict. I want them to know what to do when they feel angry, to calm themselves down. I want them to learn how to manage their emotions. The great thing about CAP is we provide that academic piece, but we also provide that social emotional piece, which a big piece of that is self-regulation. If a child is able to regulate, they're able to follow directions, they're able to manage their emotions, they're able to get along with others in the classroom, and so they're able to basically be able to focus and do those activities in the classroom that the teachers want them to do.
We want to work with you to help your child's early childhood education, get them ready for school, but also to help your family meet its goals for economic security and self-sufficiency. And we really want to partner with families who want to partner with us in all dimensions, both in their child's outcomes as well as outcomes and goals for their family.